currently here at A&M doing my new student conference. Basically, it's for class registration and such. Just taking a quick video while I'm by myself to be able to get a scope of it. It's a pretty nice place. So anyways, about college preparation, what I wanted to say is when you're at your orientation, you guys got to get rid of your nervousness. Don't be shy. You want to remember, you want to start making friends so that way the transition from high school to college is going to be a lot smoother, and also you'll have people to lean on if things get rough early on in the year. And trust me, they will, since your life is quite literally changing completely. So don't worry about making mistakes. There's going to be thousands of people at the university. Nobody's going to remember your mistake, and if you don't put yourself out there, nobody's going to remember you. Don't be shy. Let that go. It's going to be hard. Trust me, it was hard for me. I'm shy sometimes. You guys just gotta try. Don't be nervous to the point that you get paralyzed. Some mosquitoes here. I'm doing a chemistry lab internship here. I'm using this mainly because, as I said before, I want to do research in college. And well, the more experience, the higher chances that professors will actually let me do it, and that I'll get a position. Here, let me show you guys around. There's a ton of stuff. That's from some other experiment that they're running. This right here is mainly where I take samples. This is a UV visible spectrophotometer. Yes, I just read that off the label. I'm working with nanoparticles, making them and determining how they're useful. But there's a lot more stuff that goes on here. Like, as you can see, this place is a mess. Not as much as my room, but still. These are my beauties that I've been working on. They're each different samples, different not chemicals exactly, but different concentrations of the chemical. This is my most recent one. You can see this one. It's really dark, so almost as dark as the Mississippi River. Here's Chris, one of my partners. So, the thing about class registration, which chances are you do it at your orientation if they don't have like a separate date, is you're gonna want to look into what classes your major requires. If you're planning college, you probably already have some idea of a major that interests you that you might want to work in for the rest of your life. You might change major, don't worry, a lot of people do it, it's fine. But whatever major you currently have planned, look up your university's degree plan for that major. Look at the classes that you'll need to take, and then look at the different teachers, the size of the classes, also the location of the classroom. It's really important. If you know your dorm already, try to get classes that are close to your dorm so you can wake up later if that's the kind of person that you are that wakes up late. Guilty as charged. This is true for most colleges, but they're gonna have a time period before school begins, it's about a week, where you can change classes. And a lot of people are going to be changing. They're going to be thinking, oh no, I want this class, it has my friend, or I prefer this time, or I'm going to get a job so it's going to be more convenient for me. People are going to be changing classes. Different classes are going to become available, others are going to end up being full immediately. Be ready for that. If you have one class that you didn't really like the time, but it's a mandatory class and that was the only time that they had it available, I would recommend being one of the first people. Be fast, gotta be the Flash, and be ready to re-register for another class, for that class. Just make sure it doesn't conflict with your schedule, because then you're gonna have a headache trying to fix it, and then next thing you know, the class that you dropped in exchange for this one that has another time is gonna end up being full, and then you're left without that class that you absolutely need. So yeah, just be prepared with class registration. You guys will do fine. That lake looks beautiful. There's some guys right there. They probably see me. Oh well.